This is DonutSMP, the server with massive economy. Literally anything can be solved at any moment. And today, I'm gonna be challenging myself to make $100 million starting with zero, basically nothing, in only 5 days. So stick until the end to find out what kind of money-making methods I was using to become absolutely rich here on the server. Here we are. As you guys can see, we are starting with zero money and we will start by RTPing. And okay, we will go ahead and just chop some tree and play some regular Minecraft, I guess. I'm gonna make a crafting table and just some regular tools here, just like that. I can also make a pickaxe real quick, and let's get some more wood. So the very first money making method I'm gonna be going for is basically just making a bunch of levers and trying to sell them on the auction house, since those are actually going for some decent amount of money. As you guys can see, like 5 to 8k each, which isn't gonna be amazing for the beginning. So yeah, let me just get a little bit more wood. And this should be perfectly enough. Let me get some oak planks, and now we will craft as much sticks as possible. So we have around almost 3 stacks of sticks, which is very good. But now we have to mine out some cobblestones. So yeah, let me go ahead and do so. That's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's fine. Let's get as much as possible. Alright, we already have around stack of cobblestones. So yeah, let me go to my crafting table real quick. And here, let's craft as much levers as possible. There we go, that's 62 levers, which is amazing. And we'll just spread them out just like this, and we will list each of them on the auction house. So let me just check the latest price. Yeah, it's already at 7,000. So we will do like sell. Let's go for 6.5k like each. And that should be selling very fast. So yeah, let's hope that it does. Alright, I can already see some selling. Yeah, people are buying like crazy. So let's just keep listing these levers on the auction house for 6.5 thousand. That's gonna make us some good starter money. So yeah, I cannot be complaining. Just like that, we're already at 26,000, 32k. People are buying like crazy. And just like that, I've listed all of my lever on the auction house, as you guys can see. So let me go to my items. I've got a bunch of these waiting here, and I've already saw like a whole lot, and we're already sitting at 221,000. And look at this, those are selling instantly, which is amazing. And I still have 2 more, so let me just list those 2 as well, so we can make some extra money. And I'm assuming we will make around 400,000 once those all sell. So yeah, that's gonna be amazing because we're already hitting 300,000. But now, the next money making method that I was thinking about is getting a Silk Touch Efficiency 5 pickaxe and mining bunch of ice, basically, because ice is going for some decent amount of money here on the auction house, as you guys can see. But we will have to find an ice biome for that. So yeah, we'll have to do a couple of RTPs, and also we'll have to buy a Silk Touch pickaxe. Now, not 100% sure how profitable this is actually going to be, but yeah, we'll see and we'll find out. But another thing, for example, leaves are going for $17,000 each stack, and there is a bunch of leaves around me. So I could have made 1 pair of shears and actually get like bunch of these leaves here and sell them. So yeah, I'm still thinking about my next money making method, but yeah, those levers are going like crazy. So we are all, yeah, we got only 4 left, and we are going to hit $400,000 mark, which is amazing. But now let me look into pickaxe prices here on the server. So for example, diamond pickaxe efficiency silk, and let's see what we got here. The efficiency for Silk Touch pickaxe costs 140,000 money. It has unbreaking tree as well. Now that seems pretty good, but honestly, is there anything cheaper? I don't think so. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab this one. And now it's time to keep RTPing until we find an ice biome.
3 hours later.
And I can see a bunch of ice here, but this is not an ice biome. So let me just see at what speed this actually mines. And is it a yeah, okay, I cannot even mine this. Okay, yeah, we need to find packed ice.
Much later.
Oh my gosh, guys, I finally found it, and that took me a couple of minutes. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be worth it. So let me see what kind of ice is this here. And that is packed ice. We can definitely take that, but that doesn't insta break, which pisses me off, really. Meaning that we will need to have an efficiency 5 pickaxe, because this is efficiency 4. If I type in /AH efficiency 4, let me just look for a book, really, and yeah, that's kind of expensive, maybe even too much. I don't think I'm gonna be actually grabbing that, so we will have to work with efficiency 4. It is what it is. And yeah, there's nothing else to be done instead of just going like this, getting as much packed ice as possible so we can sell all of that on the auction house or on the orders. Let me type in /orders and check the price for packed ice real quick, and that's 70 each, which is kind of fine, but I don't think it's very profitable. But yeah, we'll find out. Let me get as much ice as possible now. Okay, I'm back. We got a couple of stacks, so let me go ahead and check the price on the auction house real quick. And the cheapest is 10,000 now, which is not quite good, but yeah, it's fine. We'll list for 9.99k each stack, and hopefully that sells relatively fast. So yeah, let's hope we will make some good money off of this. And yeah, I can already see some selling, which is amazing, and this should be making our money back from this pickaxe. But what I'm gonna be doing now is actually listing this pickaxe back on the auction house, or let's say we will do for 100,000 so it sells very fast, and then I will be going ahead and purchasing one of those efficiency 5 pickaxes. I mean, this is very expensive, but it's gonna be very profitable, so we should make our money way faster that way, because like this it takes quite a bit, because it's not instantly mining, as you guys can see. So yeah, let me just go ahead and list this on the AH for like 105k, I think, just so we can make our money back on that pickaxe, and I'm just gonna wait for it to sell. And there we go, our pickaxe just sold for $105,000. And now let's go ahead and purchase one of those efficiency 5 pickaxes. This one has even a mending, which is not quite bad, with oh, it already sold. Let me buy another one real quick before it sells as well. Those are not quite cheap whatsoever, but yeah, hopefully this insta breaks blocks now. Wait, efficiency 5 doesn't insta-break? I'm so confused. Okay, let me just go ahead and list it back on the AH for the same price. We will have to do slightly cheaper. I'm gonna actually use it, and once I finish with it, I will just list it back on the auction house. It really sucks that it's not insta-breaking blocks, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's just try to make as much money as possible off of this money-making method, and we'll move on to something else, something more sustainable, and something worth actually. Alright, I'm back. We have around 10 stacks of packed ice, so let me check the price on it real quick. It goes for 11k right now, so let's just go ahead and list all of that for 11k each stack, and hopefully that sells very fast. And yeah, it's already selling, which is amazing to see. So yeah, let's just keep listing our packed ice just like so. And honestly, it took me a fat minute to mine all of this ice out, so without some insta mining technique, you should not be doing this. Like really, at least that sold out very fast, and I'm gonna get like just the same amount of packed ice, I think, and we will wrap it up with this money making method. And after that, I will sell my pickaxe as well, so we'll see what amount of money we will be sitting at. And we're back, so let me just list all of this packed ice on the auction house. We can even do some higher prices now because it jumped literally, so yeah, that's gonna be even better. So let's just list all of this on the AH real quick, just like that. We're left with only 2 stacks, and that's it, and that should sell out relatively fast. But now let me just go ahead and try to sell this pickaxe back on the auction house. So the current highest price is, oh, it actually dropped in price like crazy. So yeah, I will be losing a lot of money if I would sell this for less than 300,000, and it's currently at 210,000. So I will definitely have to wait for this one to sell out. These two actually. Okay, one already sold out, so I'm gonna go ahead and list this one /AH sell for around, let's go for like 350,000. And okay, there's one more for 340. I will actually have to unlist this real quick and list it back for all around like 335 should be good. But I'm definitely not going anything lower than 300,000. Okay, someone just bought it, which is amazing. And we are at 600,000 money. That is pretty good. Now we still have a couple of stacks to sell, so we'll just wait for that. And everything has sold out, putting us at 655,000 money. We're really close to reach that first 1 million. Now the next thing that I'm gonna be doing is actually buying bunch of iron off the auction house and trying to make as much hoppers as possible so we can sell them back on the AH, making some profit. So let's type in /AH iron ingot, like shulker maybe. Let's try to find a shulker of iron ingots. So yeah, this one is the cheapest one and it goes for 400,000. Full shulker of iron ingots. Let's just go ahead and actually cop this just like that. And now let's just buy a bunch of chests here off of the auction house. I'm talking like stacks. Oh my gosh, that's kind of way too expensive, so I might just go ahead and make my own chests, but I need a really good axe. So yeah, if you type in /AH hoppers, like each goes for 5,000, which is really good price, and I think I would still make like bunch of profit. So yeah, I'm actually gonna buy like those chests, even though it's a bit expensive, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll try to make as much profit off of it. Let's buy like maybe 3 stacks of chests. That should be enough. And let's make an crafting table real quick, just like that. And now it's time to craft as much hoppers as possible. So yeah, let me just do it this way real quick. I can actually just type in hopper here and here, just like that. Now we will have to do this just like this, and yeah, let's just keep crafting as much as we can. That's already it. So let me just grab some more iron and let's type in hopper here, and just like that, we have 3 stacks of hoppers. I can actually make even more, so let me just go ahead and purchase some more chests of the auction house. We will grab like 1 more stack, I think. Wait, we might be able to make even more, but yeah, let's find out real quick. Yeah, we can definitely make some more hoppers, so I'm actually gonna cop just 1 more stack of chests, and this should be making us profit. Yeah, that's exactly 5 stacks of hoppers here. Now if we check the auction house for hoppers, each goes for 5k, around 5k, let's say. So for my math, if we would sell each stack for only 4,000 per hopper, that will be like 256,000 times 6 stacks, which is almost 1.3 million, which is insane profits. So let's go ahead and list those bad boys on the AH. I'm probably gonna go for like 3 per 3 or something, or even 16 per 16. So yeah, let me do that. And just like that, I've listed all of my hoppers on the AH, and those are already selling, which is amazing. And this is currently the cheapest price, so hopefully this goes very soon, because if we type in /AH hopper and go to the next page, here we are. We're a little the cheapest here with 16 per. This is like 4k per hopper, so it's definitely the cheapest price, and hopefully that sells out very fast, making us a bunch of profits. I'll be back once all of that sells out. And I'm back, and we just made tons of money. As you guys can see, we're sitting at 1.27 mil, which is basically times 2. We just doubled our money, and I had to ditch out some profit because the prices were constantly changing on the auction house, so I had to adjust to that. But yeah, we still made some really good money, and I might just keep going with this until I make around 10 mil or something like that. And I'm back. Everything has been sold out, as you guys can see here in my items, and that put us at 1.98 million money. Now I'm gonna be doing this method for quite some time until I reach the mark of 10 million, and once I do so, I will be back and we will be moving on to the next money making method, which is gonna be insane. So stick until the end to find out. And I'm finally back after a couple of hours of straight crafting, reselling hoppers, and all of that stuff, and we ended up at the mark of 4.77 million money, which is pretty decent. But here's the problem: this money making method takes ages. Like, just look at my playtime now and look at the playtime from the previous clip. Like, it literally takes ages to make any money. So what I'm gonna be doing now, and what I've actually done already, is what I'm going to show you here in a minute. So what I did is actually mine out a huge area that I'm gonna be using for my next money making method, guys. So the next money making method I'm gonna be trying out is actually making my very first farm, guys. Believe it or not, we're gonna be making it like here in this huge area. I actually have to clear this out, but yeah, here's going to be our farm. We will be making a huge sugarcane farm. Now I'm assuming that's gonna be great beginner's way to make money. So hopefully with that we will be able to make around 1 mil an hour or something along those lines, so we can actually stack up some money. And now I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have enough money since I currently have only 5 million. So I don't think that's gonna be enough to even craft this whole farm. But now I'm gonna go ahead through the auction house and actually gather all of the needed materials for this farm, and I will let you know if we have everything needed basically. And I'm back, so let me just go ahead and show you the materials that I actually copped from the auction house that we're going to need for this farm. So here, as you guys can see in this first choco box, we got just bunches of stacks of rails. We also have 32 power drills. We might need even more, but yeah, we'll find out. We have 2 stacks of coppers as well, because we're gonna need a whole lot of those. I got all of that relatively cheap. And here in this one, we got a full shulker of minecart with hoppers. So yeah, that is amazing, because we're gonna be making this farm like 30 block wide and now in length. I'm not 100% sure like how long this goes for, but yeah, this farm is gonna be huge. So yeah, we already spent around 1 million money, so we will have to see like throughout building what amount of money we will still spend, because there will be some redstone stuff that we will have to buy, etc. So we will have to see. Now it's time for a huge time lapse, because this is gonna take a fat minute for me, but for you guys it's just gonna be a couple of seconds literally. And I'm back after an hour. I think it's been around an hour or 2 hours. So we've finished with majority of this farm. Let me just go ahead and show real quick. As you guys can see, we have the rail system down there, as well as the whole like field prepared here. And now what we gotta do is actually go ahead and make flying machines that are going to automatically trim off the grown sugarcane directly into those minecart hoppers. So those minecart hoppers are going to transfer all of that sugarcane into these hoppers. As you guys can see, we got like a whole row of hoppers that are leading towards this chest system that we're going to build. Of course, this is not a final product just yet, so we'll have to work on that. I mean, it's currently 4 a.m. for me and I'm freaking grinding, so yeah, I'm not gonna stop until I finish with this farm. And I actually want to leave it AFK so I can see how much money I'll be able to make back, since if you guys look into my balance, I already spent majority of my money on new hoppers, new rails, new minecarts, and all of that. So it took me a whole lot of money, but hopefully we will be able to make all of that back. So yeah, I'm gonna make another cut and actually finish with the whole farm. And here we go, boys. It's finally done. Now obviously, as you guys might have noticed, it's not fully done. Like, I haven't finished that last row there. It's kind of bugged, but guys, it's 5 a.m. I don't have any more power, any more strength to continue with this, because this literally took me hours to build. So yeah, I'm definitely dipping, and I'm hoping this is gonna make us some money overnight, because I went all in on this farm. As you guys can see, I'm left with 330,000 money, and if we don't make any money from this, we are absolutely cooked. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave my PC AFK overnight, like around here. I will be obviously toggling my shift so nobody sees my IGN and that stuff, and we'll see what amount of money we'll be able to make from this farm actually. So yeah, once I wake up, I will be back with the update clip. And I'm back after approximately 5 or 6 hours, and I'm about to show you how much sugarcane we actually produced. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you real quick. So we have one full dub, two full dubs, almost 3 full dubs of sugarcane, which is actually amazing. So let's just go ahead and order all of that real quick, and let's see what amount of money we will be able to make here on the server. This is gonna be 300,000 money. We're definitely taking that for a whole inventory. Let's just go ahead and keep delivering our sugarcane. 150 per is actually crazy price. It keeps going up, which is amazing. So yeah, that's another 300. Let's go for another 300k. Just like that, we're already back at a million. But I think that my farm might have been overflowing, because I don't think I've made a really good storage system. Like, everything was filled up and the stuff was not going all the way like to here. So I will definitely have to fix my storage system, because I think something is off. So I'll have to work on that. But yeah, let me just go ahead and do the most paid, and this one seems good. So let me just go ahead and keep delivering my sugarcane just like that, and we're already back at 1.55 mil, which is very good. And we spent all of our money, and this is all pure profit. So that is also another good thing to know, because there are no expenses right now. Everything is basically pure profit. So yeah, another very good way to make money. And I'll be definitely fixing this storage system and actually just staying AFK a bit more on my alt account, but as well we will be focusing on some other money making methods while we're printing some money from this farm. And I'm back, boys. I've been AFK for approximately like another 7 hours, which is actually insane, but the farm is looking absolutely good. As you guys can see, everything is moving, everything is in order, and the sugarcane is growing, which is the most important part. So now what I'm gonna be doing is actually checking the amount of sugarcane I managed to make. As you guys can see, I had to expand my storage system here. This is not the greatest, but we will have to work on it, that's for sure. But now, let's go ahead and see what amount of sugarcane we managed to generate during those 7 hours, I think. So, okay, that's a full dub. Let's see. Oh my god, just another full dub. That's like 2 dubs of sugarcane, 3 dubs of sugarcane, 4 dubs, 6. Is that 7, 8? No. Okay, 7 dubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, yeah, 6 dubs of sugarcane, which is really good. Now, let me go ahead and start selling all of that on the auction. I mean, not on the auction. We'll be going through orders, I think, since the price should be really good. So let me just look into that. 136 per is pretty decent. That's gonna be making us 300k per inventory, which is really good. I'm definitely taking that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and keep ordering our sugarcane just like so. I mean, keep delivering. So there we go. We're making bunch of money finally. I cannot believe this. Like, we've been AFK for quite some time, and this farm is not making quite a lot of money, honestly, like speaking of like hourly basis. But since this is just a starter farm, it's actually really good to have your alt account AFK while focusing on some other money making methods here on the server. So that's what I'm gonna be doing actually here on the server. I'll go ahead and bring my alt account here and just leave it AFK until I make way more money doing some other jobs basically. So you'll see everything. But now let me just keep delivering my sugarcane just like so. We keep making bunch of money, which is amazing, and we already made all of our money back almost. I mean, we'll be very close actually. So let me see. Oh, we actually will be making all of our money back from this farm. So let me just go ahead and see if is this actually going to be enough. Yeah, indeed. All right, so we actually made our money back, and now everything else is basically pure profit, which is amazing. And so Let me just go ahead and deliver rest of my sugarcane here and see like the exact amount of money we managed to make during those 7 hours of AFK. Just like that, we are now at 88 million, which is around to 4 am or 3 am of pure profit. So yeah, this farm is making around 500,000 an hour. It's not quite large, as you guys can see. It's relatively small, but it's still making some decent numbers for just being AFK. So we're definitely taking that.